Hey gang, hey friends, hey friends. I always hurt my throat when I do that. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this video finds you well. If you're new here, then hello, hey, hi, welcome. My name is Jo and I do nail stuff. She does stuff, nail stuff, and stuff she does with nails is done with nail stuff. We have a sponsor for today's video before I crack on. Popsockets have done a collaboration with Naked. So they have a whole collection with them and they've sent me the whole stuff. So if you don't know about Popsockets, they make grips and mounts and wallets for all your digital devices. And they have hundreds of fun and cool and innovative designs. There's literally a Popsocket for every person and every mood. I have a whole bunch of them. They help massively with my carpal tunnel pain. And they also stop me from generally dropping my phone on the floor or on my face when I'm in bed, which used to happen all the time before I started using them. Once you have a pop grip with a base, you can save money by buying just the swappable tops because you can just click them on and off the base, so you can change them as often as you want without having to buy another base. I tend to buy the top and the base because I assign them to a certain case. I'm one of those people that has loads of different phone cases and loads of different pop sockets. I just can't help myself but collect them. I think they're so cute, and they have a real good fidgetability. I'm constantly fidgeting with them, and like I say, they help my hands, they help me prop my phone up, and you don't get slapped in the face by your phone when you're in bed. This is a pop wallet, so you can pop that on the back and then you can slide cards into it, or bank cards, ID, which is great for a night out. Not that we're allowed out at the moment, but it saves. I mean, I have a purse that's just full of crap and it's so big, so it's great for going out and not having to take all that with you. They have got, what am I doing here? Oh yes, this one. This one is Zodiac Sky. This is my favorite one from their Naked collection, and this is going to inspire today's video. I'm totally stealing the color, design, pattern, but I am going to try and make it festive. You can go to your country's Popsockets website and use code BBF7C9QA, catchy, right? For some money off your pop grips. Let's get on with the video. I will try and bring you more codes as soon as I get them. Oh, before we continue, I know, sorry, I'm chewing your ear off already. I need to say what the fairy monkey juggling chocolate covered fun bags. I reached 10,000 subscribers. I cannot believe it. I'm rubbing my eyes in disbelief. You know when you have an itchy eye and you realise you don't have makeup on and you're like, oh, I'm going to go to town on this itch. I need to say a huge thank you to everyone who subscribed. A huge, gargantuan, titanic, that puts a bit of a downer on it. Let's opt for an alternative synonym. Brobdingnagian, there, found a time and a place. Thank you to everyone. I would love to say an individual thank you to every subscriber. I fear that might consume a significant amount of airtime, so I'm not very good at this kind of like, thanks, I love you, but thanks, I love you. So let's get on with it. We are starting with Blackout, and I am doing that on all 5 nails. I'm now taking luxury gold pigment, and I'm going to take some yellow, well, it's a gold chrome, but it's quite a yellow gold. So I'm mixing both of those in with some of the first base because I wanted a kind of, yellowy luxury gold. So I'm mixing those together and I'm going to use that as my paint for detail. Apart from that gold chrome, everything I'm using is from diamondglitters.co.uk, and you can use code TEAMDG for a discount there. They're all Gel Perfection polishes, and you know I love Gel Perfection. I don't need to tell you again. So I'm starting off by, as I say, I'm using this pop grip as inspo. So I'm doing 2 half circle, well, it's a quarter circle, I suppose, at the bottom there. And then on another one that will go next to it, I'll do the same, but sort of mirror it. So it looks like a full half circle, a full half. Is that a thing? And I'm going to go for a kind of cosmic-y, mystical, almost sacred geometry, but also festive. I sat down at my tablet trying to figure out how to make it festive. And I just couldn't come up with anything. So I just went and sat down and thought, let's see what happens. And this is what happens. So I'm now drawing a Christmas decoration, a bauble. Are the ones that aren't round called baubles? Baubles kind of onomatopoeic, isn't it? It sounds like they should be round. Anyway, it's a Christmas deck. I'm going to pop some decks in random places, but with regards to the pop socket that I'm trying to kind of take inspo from, I'm doing the same sort of thing on each nail. So I'll do some gold detail with some dots. There's a lot of dots in this, but we like dots. They're easy. They add a nice bit of intricacy. So I'll do the same thing on all nails and just chuck in some random Christmas decks here and there. I know that the lighting, I might try and turn the lighting up before I post this on here, because it wasn't showing up too well, the golds. Well, it was in real life, but not on the video. I'll see if I can do something about that. I thought I'd do a snowflake as a constellation, which in my head I thought was an amazing idea. It's not. I didn't like it. It didn't look quite right. So I do end up changing that. I'm adding a little star here, and I'm going to do all my gold detail first, and then I will go in with some other colours. But as I say, I'll do the same sort of thing on every nail, but just on different parts of the nail. You don't have to use a gold pigment or a gold chrome for this. You can use a gold gel polish. I just happen to love the way that the luxury gold pigment paints, and it's really intense colour. Again, doesn't look like it on camera, but it is. So you can use a gold polish, or you can mix any colour pigment if you want to do it this way. I just fancy doing gold to try and match this pop socket. We had lots of comments on the last video, the Christmas compilation. I'll put some links to some more Christmas videos in the description, and I'll put some cards along the top that you can click on for more Christmas videos. We had lots of suggestions for the names of the reindeer and the penguin. And then I remembered what I called the reindeer. Someone suggested the name that I was calling her when I was doing it, but I couldn't remember it when I was doing the voiceover. I'm starting with some dots now, just loads of tiny little dots. This dotting tool is from one of those cheap sets of brushes that I got when I first started, but it's the tiniest dotting tool I have, so I was using that. And then my voice just broke. And then sometimes I'll use a brush for dotting tool, just whenever I feel like at the time. We have some messages. Karen Fenton said Ruby the reindeer. That was quite a popular name for people to pick. Hannah Price said she likes Penny the penguin. I quite like that for the penguin. I like Penny. And Angie Dixon gave lots of names. Renee, Riley, Rihanna, Ruby, Petunia for the penguin. We're now taking Silver Fox, which is a grey polish. I didn't want to do white just yet because I want to do some white detail later, and I want it to be a bit more prominent. So I thought I'll do this in grey. I'm doing some dots across the nail in a kind of, I was going for a sort of wave of, I don't know, distant stars, distant galaxies, something cosmic. So I do that across the nail, and then with the other 4 nails, I'll line them up and have it so that continues. So the pattern is just a continuation across all of them. So just marking out where I want that to go, and then just doing loads of dots around it. I tried not to get it in a sort of straight line band. So I did where I wanted them, and then just added a few random ones to kind of, so it wasn't just in a straight line. So I'll do that across all of them as well. Again, like I say, just doing the same thing on all the nails, but in a different order. It's not really one that I can sort of go through and tell and describe very well. Otherwise I'd just be here going dot, 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 dot. But it's the sort of design that you can, I mean, this is just made up as I went, so you can sort of have fun with it, just add bits here and there. It does get quite fussy, this design, but I quite like that. I'm now doing some little stars, some dot stars, so just dragging up and down and left and right from the dot to give a twinkly star. We have a new section in today's video. It's called Lovers and Haters. So we've had some really nice comments, and Avakin Life, Lady La Bug is a new subscriber. She said, your voice and your joyful spirit are my new ADMR. I'm guessing that's ASMR. S and D next to each other on the keyboard. QWERTYUIOPASD. Yes. So thank you for subscribing, Lady La Bug. I'm presuming that's a screen name. If it's your given name, your parents are amazing and possibly a little bit high. Christina Young said she's just started to watch and loves them. You make me laugh and managed to turn a really bad day into a great one, and I learned so much. That's amazing. Thank you so much for your comment, Christina. That makes me happy. So I'm now taking Alaska, and I'm starting to add some white detail that's going to stand out on everything. I'm just going round the gold bits. I'm just putting it sort of anywhere and everywhere. So, like I say, it's quite a fussy nail. There was a gap, put some white in it. There's a gap somewhere else, put some white in there as well. Why not? So I'm doing lines coming out from the snowflake, and wherever I see fit, just adding a bit more detail. I'm using the very, very tip of my brush and really not putting any pressure on, just very lightly, almost stretching a tiny amount of gel polish on the end of my brush across to get these really fine lines. I added some detail on the decks on that other one, but I forgot to press record and it was already cured, so I couldn't refilm that, I'm afraid. Now adding some more detail, I'm just going to go ahead and just throw stuff at the nail, but kind of the same stuff. Throw stuff at a nail, then go get it, bring it back and throw it at another nail. It's really a set that you can just have fun with. Just, you know, when there's a gap, fill it in with something. Add some stars, add some twinkles, add some lines, add some dots, add some whatever. It's kind of just I sat down and was just having a play, really. So you can, you know, interpret it and do whatever you want with it. It's just a fun design. Adding more dots. So yes, lovers and haters. I had a comment from Than Nguyen, said talk to full stop space ellipsis much double space make me a big double space headache. I don't, what is that, a cocktail? I don't know, you know, can I interest you in a porn star martini? I did reply to her, just offering to assist with any fundraising for her to purchase a device that had a volume control. I mean, you know, if you don't like the voiceover, you can turn it down. I won't be offended. I couldn't care less. But the reason I post and just make fun of the crappy comments is because, you know, a few people now have said that they don't upload and they're a bit sort of scared to post videos because of negative comments. I assure you the positive comments outweigh the bad, and you can block the bad comments, you can stop them from commenting again, but don't let them put you off. I don't let them put me off. It is what it is. If they want to say something crappy, then who cares? You know, there's 7.5 billion people on the planet. A couple of people saying things crappy, don't let them deter you. So I'm now adding some more white. I wanted to go for kind of overlapping circles here. It kind of gives me an aurary vibe, and just adds to the like you know when you see like a map of the sky and it's got thin lines and compasses and stuff all over it. That's what I was going for. Did I manage it? I don't know. Yes, so adding the white, and because we did the other stuff in the grey, this white just stands out a bit more. I did some white in that bauble, and then I will add some more. I'm doing another line there. I really don't, you know, I'm clearly not in a very descriptive mood today. I'm doing this upon waking up. I'm sorry I didn't post yesterday. I was meant to post this yesterday, but just, you know, just didn't get round to it. Stuff was happening. I'm now adding a big bauble on this nail. I was going to put it, the aim was to put this bauble further to the left because circles aren't my friend. I'm not great at drawing circles. So I wanted to kind of just do half of it on this nail, but it ended up being a bit more. And now I'm going to add some details. So this is with that gold mix again, where, you know, you could use a gold polish or any colour, mix a pigment or whatever colour you like. I think the pigments work well on black, because obviously some colours aren't going to show up very well on black. So the pigment just, you know, I don't need to worry about the black underneath changing its colour. It's going to stay what it is. I'm adding some little details here, some little crisscross stars or snowflakes, whatever you want them to be. And then I did some dots just to fill in some gaps. Dots, you know, what do you do when you don't know what to do? Dots, you do dots. I'm starting to understand why people might not like the voiceovers, because this one's not going so well, is it? It's not the best one. I'm just having a really hard time describing what I'm doing because I was making it up as I went along. So I'm doing some loops here just to add, I think this sort of loops, doing like a big U and then a crossover of a little U shape and then some dangly things from that. It has just kind of a festive, twinkly feel to it, doesn't it? I think it does. But yeah, I get the nasty comments. Oh no, they're not nasty, because I don't take offense to them. They're just dumb. I understand. You can't be to everyone's taste, you know. Can't please everyone in the world. And I'm not going to try. So, I'm just gonna be me and just talk a load of crap over the videos. Adding more dots here. Dot 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 dot. And making sure, obviously, so where that one starts at the top left, the one next to it will start at the top right, and carry on from there. And some little more twinkly stars. Has everybody started their Christmas shopping yet? I have bought 2 things, and seem to have just come to a halt on the enthusiasm to Christmas shop. I find that I just end up buying myself stuff when I'm looking online at things. I'll look for people and then see something and be like, I know who would like that. Me! And then I just spend loads on myself. So I'm popping some more white in this bauble and then some white dots. It's a good way to practice lines is do 2 lines really close together and then try and draw a line in between them. So get them as close together as you can without them touching. And then the next step is to try and draw a line in between them to just work on getting a really thin line. More dots, more white bits. I hope people like this set. I really like it. I'd love to see some other people's interpretations of it, because it is one of those ones where you can just chuck whatever you want at it, and see what happens. So if you do get inspired by it to do something, then definitely tag me. I'd love to see. I'm now topping them all with diamond gloss, of course. You can top with super gloss, which is a rubber top coat, if you want to. If you're worried that it's going to be quite bumpy, but I just did a sort of thickish coat of diamond gloss. Wanted them all to be shiny. They would look really cool in matte, but yeah, I think shiny was the way forward, because I wanted the glitter from the luxury gold pigment to really show through. I think this would look cool with multicolours on as well. But what do you think? I hope you like it. Let me know what you think down below. And you can follow me on, oh look, there it is next to that. Kind of, I think I can see it in it, but I just made it festive because it's Christmas. It's got to be festive. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Miss Jo's Nail Co. Don't forget the Popsockets discount code you can use, the Diamond Glitters discount code you can use, which is Team DG. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers. I just can't, it's bananas, totally bananas. I hope you have a really lovely week. I will be back on Thursday with another video, so I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.